Welcome to the first video by Chatterbox Film. This is a video about the villains in Spider-Man No Way Home, then and now. Spider-Man No Way Home is one of the most highly anticipated comic book movies, and it's soon to be coming out. Peter Parker is now facing a serious issue about his secret identity being exposed worldwide by Mysterio at the end of Far From Home. In order to fix this, Doctor Strange performs a spell that goes horribly wrong, and villains start breaking through from every universe, including the possible involvement of heroes returning, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield back in their iconic roles as Spider-Man. In this latest trailer, Doc Ock says you're flying out into the darkness to fight ghosts. This coincides with Doctor Strange mentioning that they all die fighting Spider-Man. It's their fate. Studios clearly seem to be progressing storylines that might have happened if they ever made more Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield movies. So far, there are only 5 villains known to be in this upcoming movie. Here is a look back of the villains' appearances throughout previous Spider-Man movies and what happened to them. Number 1. Green Goblin, also known as Norman Osborn, played by Willem Dafoe in Spider-Man 2002. Green Goblin was hit by his own glider, and this proved to be fatal when facing off against Tobey Spidey. Now, Goblin seems to have been pulled through to the MCU moments before his death, and will be back as menacing as ever to get revenge. Norman Osborn, known well for his manipulation and guilt-tripping, will once again use this on Peter to get him to attempt to save them. There is also a new design where Norman Osborn is donning the purple hood and upgraded armor with the latest gadgets. The trailer did show another appearance of Goblin's design. This second image is a CGI recreation of the original Raimiverse suit. Number 2. Dr. Octopus, also known as Otto Octavius, played by Alfred Molina in Spider-Man 2 2004. In the final battle, Dr. Octopus plummeted to his death at the bottom of the sea in order to save everyone. This was Otto's redemption arc after being an unintended enemy of Tobey Spidey. It's not clear at what point Doc Ock is taken from his timeline, as he is still attacking Tom's Spidey in the trailer and thinks that Peter is the Raimiverse Spider-Man with a new suit, with the emphasis on a confused Doc Ock saying, "You're not Peter Parker." So there is a huge upgrade for his tentacle design after attacking Peter while he is wearing the nanotech Iron Spider suit on the bridge. Also, Alfred Molina has been de-aged. It's unclear if Otto will remain a bad guy throughout the movie to once again have his redemption arc. Number 3. Sandman, also known as Flint Marko, played by Thomas Hayden Church in Spider-Man 3 2007. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man chose to forgive Flint Marko at the end of Spider-Man 3 and lets Flint whisk away into the distance. Although Sandman hasn't died by the hands of Tobey's Spider-Man yet, as mentioned earlier in the video, it's clear that it's their fate, and Sandman would have eventually turned bad again to be taken down by Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. It's not clear when Sandman is pulled into the MCU. It's likely that also Flint learns about his fate, and that's why he attacks Spider-Man once again, as the villains don't want to return back to their worlds to meet their ends. Moving on to number 4, Lizard, also known as Kurt Connors, played by Rhys Ifans in The Amazing Spider-Man 2012. Andrew Spider-Man weakened Lizard in the major fight scenes at the end of Mark Webb's The Amazing Spider-Man 2012. Lizard has a partial redemption arc by saving Peter and also surrenders. There is still a hint of Lizard serum left in Kurt Connors' system and is still alive in a psychiatric hospital. Lizard would have eventually been put down by Andrew Spider-Man if his story progressed in a sequel movie. It's not yet known when Lizard is pulled into the MCU as well. Kurt's Lizard mutation seems to be fully restored in the latest trailer. Tom Spider-Man is asked to capture Lizard to put him back in his own universe, just like the other villains. Will Andrew once again get to defeat him if he ever returns? Lastly, number 5, Electro, also known as Max Dillon, played by Jamie Foxx in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 2014. Electro was absolutely obliterated at the end of The Amazing Spider-Man 2 during the intense fight against Andrew Spider-Man at the power plant. It will be surprising to see how Electro is being reformed. Maybe the multiverse issue resparks him back, as well as being transported to Tom's Earth. Electro's appearance is a major overhaul, because now getting the yellow lightning effect to him as well as a construction outfit, instead of being blue. Oh gosh, that blue. The villains seem to be stealing Stark tech to upgrade themselves in this new movie, as there is also an arc reactor attached to Electro's suit. Could this be what changes his appearance and makes him more deadly than ever before? Peter Parker has a lot to go up against, however he won't do it alone. That's the end of the first Chatterbox film video. Remember to like, subscribe and share on all social media, and thank you for watching.